guys, good morning. So this is our day 2 in Budapest, and yesterday we had a really amazing evening. We explored the ruin pubs and also saw the parliament in the evening, so it was the best thing. And this morning we already checked out from our apartment, and now it's time to explore the rest of the Budapest. But as we already checked out from our apartment, we have our bags with us and we cannot roam with our bags. So we came to this Keleti central train station and look at it. It's so beautiful. So this central train station is on the pest side of Budapest, and this is located centrally, and the area here, all the buildings here are very old and they are very beautiful. So yeah, you get the feeling of, being in a central Europe, and it's really amazing to be here. So after keeping our bags at the central station, we headed towards the central market hall, and we are in front of the central market hall now. And this market hall is Budapest's oldest market hall, and it is more than 120 years old. The architecture of this market hall looks really stunning to me. We actually wanted to come here yesterday, and yesterday it was Sunday, and this market hall is closed on Sundays. So you have to keep this in mind if you're planning to visit this market hall. So I'm very excited to go inside now and have our breakfast in this market hall. So this market hall is like really huge. There are so many things actually: fresh vegetables, crockery, fruits, even clothes, decorative laces, and so many restaurants here. So we have been to the ground floor and the first floor, and now we are going to the underground floor, and we are going to check there if there is something else different. So I bought this paprika, and I just bought this one because I didn't know that how it's going to taste, and I'm going to taste this because I saw so many paprikas like this. They looked really beautiful. They had some decoration on it, and they were kept in the jars, and it looked really beautiful. So I'm going to try this now. So this paprika is very watery and it is very sour, and there is also a pickle and cabbage, sour cabbage inside this paprika, and I think this is very tasty because I like sour things. So for me this is the best.
One thing to remember here is before buying anything, you can take a look at the complete market hall and then decide from where to buy, because we purchased souvenirs at a very cheap price over here.
So we were in the underground floor, and the underground floor didn't look as beautiful as the ground floor and the first floor because there are so many open shops on the first floor and the ground floor.
Although Hungary is a part of European Union, the currency used here is not euros but Hungarian forints. But few shops also accept euros. So yesterday when we were roaming around in the city, we didn't have to worry much about converting the cash, but today we converted the cash just because we had to keep our luggage in the lockers, and over there was no facility to pay by card or to pay in euros. Just keep in mind, if you are using card, then you can make payment in forints, because you might end up paying more if you ask them to convert it into euros and then pay by your card into euros. So before coming here, you can check with your bank what kind of conversion rate is applied for your card so that you don't end up paying more.
And now we are on the first floor to try out the langos, because I saw the langos looked really delicious on the posters at least. We also tried langos yesterday, but this one looks really delicious, so I'm going to try that out now. So this looks very delicious.
A few moments later.
I still did not finish half of the langos, and eating this is a real struggle. So we came out of the central market hall. I think we kind of underestimated those langos with so many toppings. To be honest, it was a lot for two people. Even though we were so hungry, me and Jayesh, we could not finish those langos because those were really heavy. Yeah, so right now I'm just looking for a coffee to drink, and then we are heading to the very beautiful church, St. Stephen's Basilica. I'm standing in front of this beautiful St. Stephen's Basilica, and the name of this basilica is in the honor of Stephen, who was the first king of Hungary. In the 18th century, this church was actually a theatre, and it was also a temporary church. So thousands of people and some believers, they came together and they started a fundraising and started to think about the future of this church, and that's how this church was formed. And the interesting fact about this church is that this church took more than 50 years to complete, and in middle of the construction, the dome which you can see behind was collapsed, and that's why it took more than 50 years. And unfortunately, the architects of this church, they could not see the completed church because they died even before this church was completed. Interior of the church was really beautiful, and the church was so massive from inside. And yeah, you can spend like at least 1 hour or half an hour there. So we took some pictures and some videos. And one more thing guys, entry to the church was 3 euros, and if you want to go to the top, which also includes the entry to the treasury, so for that the ticket is 6 euros.
Behind me you can see few barricades. Over there is a chain bridge, which was the first bridge which connected the two parts of Budapest, Buda and Pest, over the river of Danube. And now we are going to Buda Castle on the other side of the river.
Just after the chain bridge, there is a stop from where you can take the funicular ride to go to the Buda Castle. And the ticket of that funicular ride is how much, Jayesh? 3,000 forints, which is almost equal to 7 or 8 euros. We didn't go by funicular because I thought it's unnecessarily expensive, and anyway we have a day ticket, so why to spend extra money? So I see the parliament and it looks really amazing, especially in the daylight. And also last night we saw that in the evening, it looks stunning. So yeah, I think you should also see Parliament in daylight and also in the evening. So we are still walking, and while walking we are enjoying the view of the city from the hill. And yes, the river looks very beautiful from here, and all the bridges also looks very pretty from here. Yes, so we are on the Buda side, and on this side there are multiple things which you can do together, like Buda Castle, you can visit Fisherman's Bastion, and there's also Matthias Church. There's also one more, Gellert Hill, and from there also you'll get a beautiful view of the city. Yes, now we have already reached to Buda Castle, and the view looks really amazing. The castle is huge, and also the city view is stunning. So I am inside the castle area, and entry into this castle area is actually free. So you can come here, and there are some museums here. So if you want to go inside those museums, then you have to pay some fees. But other than that, you can just simply enter into the castle area and enjoy the beautiful view of the castle. This castle was under the fire during World War II, and they reconstructed this castle with modern interior. So this was how the castle used to be before, and this is how it is now. castle courtyard and the stunning buildings of Buda castle. And now we are heading towards the Fisherman's Bastion and Matthias Church. So that is approximately 10 minutes walk from here. So yeah, let's see how the views are from there. So we are at the Fisherman Bastion courtyard, and as you can see behind the Fisherman Bastion, it looks really pretty, and also I can see the Matthias Church. So this church looks very beautiful from outside. So the Fisherman Bastion and the Matthias Church, they are like just next to each other. So when you are here, you can just do two of these things at the same time. I checked the price, and the entry ticket to this church is 2000 Hungarian forints, which is equal to 4 to 5 euros. So let's go inside the church now. So the Matthias Church looks really beautiful from outside and inside as well. And if you can see behind me, the colorful tiles also looks very unique, and I really love those colorful tiles. It gives a really nice view to this church. So from inside, the church was really fancy. It was very decorated, and there was also a museum where I could see some stuff from the olden times. And this church was also used as a coronation church for the Hungarian kings for several centuries. The view of the Fisherman's Bastion is amazing, and it looks really fancy, to be honest. And actually there are so many Bollywood movies which are shot here. Yeah, the view of the city from here is the best, I would say, and the parliament looks really amazing from here. And also there are so many lookout places on the top where you can take really good pictures with the city and also with the parliament. Yeah, so people actually do a proper photo shoot here, and I think this is very romantic place to do a photo shoot. So yeah, we also took many photos and videos. So yes, if you're not yet following us on Instagram, you can follow us on Instagram and show some support.
Just now we came down from the Buda hills, and right now we are in front of the parliament, so we can get a beautiful view of the parliament along with the Danube river, and you can see that behind us. Overall, we enjoyed our day here in Budapest, and we hope that you also enjoyed watching Budapest with us. And if you did, then do consider subscribing to our channel, and that will really mean a lot to us. We will see you in the next video. Until then, take care, travel safe, and bye bye.